monument way down here. Back it off. This is the mall. There's going to be a tent or something going up. And spin around. And there you see the seat of our government. Very neat. Now we're getting closer. A lot of steps to climb up. I guess one wing is the House of Representatives, and the other wing is the Senate. Well, we're as close as we get. Beautiful.
You can't kick him out. You can't kick him out. I watched him walk around there so he didn't land on any of you nice people. He walked all over there. What a nice guy. Give him a round of applause. Yeah, man. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, yeah. Now everybody scream as loud as you motherfucking can.
metro station. Really, really neat. Illumination right down in the middle of the tracks. Kind of a Star Wars kind of ceiling. Lights along the edge of the platform. Really neat. Dimly lit with lighting coming up out of the walls. Really, it's real modern. All the stations are like this. Comes the train. Coming up out of the subway. Pretty neat. Another train going in here. The red line. There's our tour trolley. Whoopee.
Okay, folks, Forest Theater, come on down, and it is open. Forest Theater. Can we have some people for the Forest? They changed their mind? Okay. We don't have any room, sir. You're going to have to wait for the next trolley car.
Because we went.
It is the 6th largest cathedral church, but if you go to service in the cathedral, it is an all faith. It's an all faith service, not strictly Episcopalian. Anybody like to visit the cathedral?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, come on down.
That's really neat.
We come here on a half an hour on the hour, but today anything might happen.
Yeah. Don't bet on
Take a
it.
look for us front towers are called St. Peter and St. Paul.
Yeah, that's really neat.
Tower
Yeah,
here,
fine.
the single tower is the Tower of Excelsius.
Very much like Notre Dame. Except Notre Dame doesn't have the spires on top of their.
Is that right?
Uh-huh.
It's beautiful.
Main drag and Georgetown.
Okay, looks like we have 4 people here. Gather up here.
Customers.
This is the Latham Motel, by the way. Right. Next stop will be Arlington National Cemetery or the News Museum. I don't know if anybody want to go to the news. But anyway, this is the Georgetown Canal. The boat went up the canal this morning. Then the canal goes 184 miles up to the right. It ends in Cumberland, Maryland. This is the beginning of the line here in Georgetown locks here. The barge, they have a barge called the Georgetown, but it's taking this trip up the canal. The mule-drawn barge that takes the paper for a 45-minute ride up the canal. But they only take it unless they got to. We've done that stuff today. Boat ride. Break-in of the Democratic National Committee offices took place 25 years ago in Council resignation. Ruth Bader Ginsburg lives in there. They have a supermarket, post office, the Watergate Hotel, very expensive retail shops and stores, restaurants and cafes, all in the Watergate. And the view on F. Kennedy Memorial Center for the 4-minute watch. Inside, they have 3 concert theaters that can seat over 5,000 people. The grand foyer is 670 feet long enough to put inside of it the Washington Monument horizontally. Washington Monument is over to the left. Now we're going to go across the Potomac River or the Potomac River, whatever you prefer, which is the 6th largest river in the United States. Now down to the near right, there looks like they have one boat down there. That is the Washington Harbor. And up on the hill to the far right is the cathedral, that's where we were. And to the left of that radio antenna, maybe you can see that white rectangular building. That is the embassy of the Russian Federation. It is at the, it looks like it's at the highest point in the city, but officially they said the cathedral is at the highest point in the city. Buildings, that is Georgetown University. Georgetown University overlooking the Potomac River. Pieces of the Berlin Wall, a ballot box from South Africa, Martin Luther King jail cell door, Alabama, Millicent stuff in Freedom Park, which we're going on there again. Now under the dome is the IMAX Theater. Inside there they have a outstanding documentary called What is News. It's really very good. I've seen it myself. And does anyone wish to visit the news museum? We have no one. Okay. We shall continue to Arlington National Cemetery. Now in Arlington, seeing as today is looking like today, you do not have to walk in that cemetery unless you want to. Photograph taken by Joe Rosenthal. The statue is 78 feet tall. One right foot you will see is 16 feet tall. One canteen can hold 8 gallons of water. There are 5 every. I won't be able to stop, but maybe I can for a couple of seconds. But once I pass these trees, I will slow up. But if it's possible to stop, I will. So if you'd like to take a picture, you can. The rocks now, Mr. Llewellyn did not sculpture the rocks. The rocks are actual rocks from the island of Iwo Jima. The man that's put the flagpole in the ground, he's the Navy corpsman. The last man in the pack that can't quite reach the flagpole, he is the American Indian Ira Hayes. This is the avenue of the heroes, and some of the heroes that are on the street. American war veterans, and they're honored by this statue over here to the right, called the Hiker. And over here to the left, we have the Naval Construction Battalion, the Seabees being honored. By Yale architectural student, Mike. The stop is right around the corner here at 20th Preston Constitution. We'll keep it want to visit here. Okay, all right, we do. Okay, you got to wait for this stop. Okay, so right around the corner here is where we're going to let you off. Over here to the left, we have American Union, representing 21 countries of the West And they had the teepees here, but they took, I guess, the only one left here. Those there today, I guess. I don't know what was going on over here on the bank of the teepees, but had about 10 up there yesterday. That's where you go. The next building down is for the Bureau of Engraving and Printing. These buildings over here to the left is the Department of Agriculture. Does anybody wish to visit the Holocaust or the Washington Monument or the American History Museum? This is the closest we get to these places. You would?
Yeah.
All right, come on then. Okay, George, no problem. Come on in. There's only one stop left. You guys back to the beginning. All right.
Yeah, back in the Air and Space Museum cafeteria / restaurant. The architecture. The restaurant upstairs. Looks out on the mall and east to the Capitol building. Sculpture garden. The Smithsonian. Gray day. This is the Hirshhorn. Builders from just wanted.
And I'll have one of those to go. 45.
Just one of those things.
Just one little piece.
Blue diamond. Shepherd. There I come up out of my subway. Boston stop. And there's my hotel through all this. Here's looking back. Raining. Ugly. Didn't get wet at all though.
President of the United States, third President of the United States, Governor of the state of Virginia, Ambassador to France. He was one of 3 signers of the Declaration of Independence, who later became president to die on Independence Day. It was dedicated in 1943 by President Franklin Roosevelt on the 200th anniversary of Thomas Jefferson. The country starts in the hills of West Virginia, winds her way through the state of West Virginia and Maryland, reaches Washington, swings south through the state of Virginia, dumping into the Chesapeake Bay. Where the Potomac River dumps into the Chesapeake Bay, the Potomac is 7.5 miles wide. Put in the house. Much better deal than we get today. These are early 19th century.
First Church of Christ at Alexandria.
This is the church where George Washington worshiped and where Robert E. Lee came to worship. George Washington came up from Mount Vernon, and it would take him 2 hours by horseback. It'll take you about 15-20 minutes this morning to get down there.
Yeah, back to Christ Church. This is where George Washington went to church. Robert E. Lee was raised here in Alexandria. Went to West Point and then decided to join the Confederate Army. Street scene here in Alexandria. Here we are in George's estate. George's mansion. The upper garden here. George's greenhouse.
He said it was quite a ways down.
15 minutes down down.
Slave quarters. Ice house.
I wish we had a little. Oh my.
Spinning wheels. Gardener's house. Beautiful. View from the mansion. Not too shabby.
Smoke jack. Right hand side, you have a wheel and a chain. The chain connects up to a paddle fan you cannot see. The smoke and heat would rise up, turn the paddle fan, that would pull the chain, turn the wheel, and whatever meat was on the spit, that long rod, would rotate around and cook easily. The place above, notice a hole in the second one from the left, directly ahead of you is called the larder. It's below ground, 10 or so degrees cooler down there, that would be above here. When food spoil, because of hot weather, okay. Temperature control was a topic there.
Storehouse. Rakes, hose, scales.
I may bring up the bond plan there. I'm not sure.
Smokehouse.
Man, can you imagine? Ooh, wow.
A writing chair. Oh, coaches. Cookies. Wow, this is for George III. The old tomb. On the banks of the Potomac. Here we're going towards the new tomb. I guess this is where he currently resides. I guess this is where George is now.
I didn't catch the last part.
25 family members buried behind the block wall. And then outside within the gated area, 3 members are buried, one of whom was Nellie Custis. And then these are memorials to 3 generations of nephews.
We're coming down to the wharf.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, she made your weekend.
They're pretty. Good at sightseeing cruising on the Potomac.
Counties in the country.
Pretty dry.
Now the bike path
Outside of
to our right
Mount Vernon.
was installed here in 1976 for the bicentennial. It runs for about 20 miles from Key Bridge, just opposite of Georgetown, to about 3 miles south of Mount Vernon. Now, although the 3 ships that brought the first colonists to and that was the largest of the 3. Can you imagine? Bravo. Supreme Court building opened in
Supreme Court building,
1935.
all made of marble.
To your right front is the Methodist building, headquarters of the United Methodist Church. There are 8 small 1-bedroom apartments located on the upper floors of the Methodist building. And that's where Newt lives. Now, it's the Russell Senate Office building, named for the late senator from the state of Georgia. To your right front, we have the Dirksen Senate Office building, named for the late senator. As you know, it doesn't matter who is president. You will have presidential jokes. They was killed. But just before they arrived in heaven, St. Peter informed God he was taking a couple hours off. So God says, okay, Pete, since you only be going for a couple hours, I'll watch the gate for you. So God is watching the gate when someone knocks. He says, who is it? He says, my name is George Bush, former president of the United States, and I'd like to enter. He says, come on in, George, and I'll sit here on my right. A few seconds later, someone else knocks. Who is it? My name is Barbara Bush, former First Lady. I'd like to enter. Come on in, Barbara, sit here by your husband. A few seconds later, someone else knocks. Who is it? My name is Bill Clinton, President of the United States, and I'd like to enter. Just come on in, Bill, and sit here on my left. A few seconds later, someone else knocks. So God says, who is it? He says, my name is Hillary Clinton, First Lady of the United States, and you're sitting in my seat. And he returned home not knowing where he had been. Although some of this is money too. Now to the right of us, the new Federal Judiciary Center, known officially as the Thurgood Marshall Memorial Building. Okay, now early one morning, the president became restless, so he informed.
Yeah, it's now Monday. Gorgeous day here. Looking at the Washington Monument. This is where the Hope Diamond was and all that stuff. I was in there yesterday in the rain. And this is the Museum of Natural History. No, American History. New building. Let's go see. Now I'm in the gardens behind the old Smithsonian. I guess they could call it the castle. This is looking east. Topiaries. Let's go to the Air and Space Museum. We're actually spinning. Okay, these are 9-iron warm-up shots. And target. target. That's an 9 iron, that's right on target. Right of target. Far. Little right of target. Far. Normal grip. That's better. A little right. That was fat. A little pause at the top. Real fat. Go anywhere. I like that needs too. This is regular position. That one left. Far though. Felt good. Right on target. Far. Right. Yeah. Slow back. That's a beautiful shot. Far right over the Pretty good shot too, a little bit right. These are 9 irons, by the way. Yeah, it's gonna be 7 iron. Off the right a little bit. The distance up. That was real fast. A little pause. That's better, a little to the right. left. That's so fat. To the right, pretty good distance. Line drive to the left. Beautiful shot. Out of the pin. Gotta brook that back. That's funny, dragging it back. Inside. Another pretty good one. Look the right, plenty of distance. All struck. Out of the gun. A little left. All struck now. I think I gotta keep my arms extended down below. Well struck. Out of the gun. Beautiful shot. Line drive over the pin. I figured it well struck. Line drive over the pin now. Let's see what we got. Yeah, it's kind of a loosey-goosey swing. Getting off the tee. They're going good. Let's see. This is a 5-iron. Be a good finish. Yeah, I'll take that. Way out there, a little fade to the right, but not much. 175 yards. Quite clean. That was perfect. Out over the flag. Way out there. Brook the tee. Good. I'm sure loosey-goosey swings though. Man. Put my shoulder behind the ball and finishing. Peel off to the right a little bit, but not bad. It's 175. Straighten this up, put it right over the flag here. That's right over the flag. Good shot. A little fat. It's way out there. crack that. That's right over the flag. A lot of body swing, a lot of motion in those swings though. Broke the tee. Perfect shot. Another good one. Way out there, right over the flag. I will stop you and take a look at those. Dave, watch a couple of these for me, will ya? I think it's working. What I need to be careful of is that I don't move too quick.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a together move.
It's such a fine line.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, it was quick.
No,
Let's see if I can straighten that out.
hands didn't quite catch up.
Right.
It's better to have your hips too quick and your hands not catching up.
Better.
Closer.
Still
Yeah.
a little lag on the hands.
Yeah, just gotta wait for it a little bit longer. It's so tough.
When you say wait for it, don't throw the hips quite so early.
No, keep the hips the same. You just gotta wait for it up top. A little longer. That's good. Getting a lot closer.
That's as good as it gets to me.
Alright. Yeah, that's solid.
That's as good as it gets to me.
Well, that's dead straight.
Yeah.
I didn't know what you're trying to do.
Yeah, I'm aiming at that
Turn over a little bit.
next to the last flag. Where I'm aiming.
That's like 200 yards.
Oh yeah, that's good for me.
Well, no, to that flag.
Yeah.
Blowing it, man. Yeah, that was a good swing.
A little draw there.
Yep.
Won't hurt me.
Oh, that's definitely the fairway.
Okay, so I've just got to.
It's just
I've got to work on that timing.
Yeah, it's just timing.
Yeah, I just got to get up here.
It's just, yeah, you know, it's just the longer you hit balls, the more tight you're going to be. And, you're going to try and swing harder. But it's the opposite. You swing easier the more you're out. And just keeping that timing the same is tough.
Yeah, I know that.
I mean, it's, you know, you hit the ball well, you know, like, that's why, like, a lot of people play well in practice rounds.
Yeah.
You know, you're not worried about your timing in the practice round. You're worried about hitting the ball. I mean, he's
Yeah. Well, that was, boy, something was really. And I was fine yesterday, and Dana looked at me yesterday morning here on the range. I just wanted to check my. And I was doing this yesterday morning. I smothered every tee shot that I had this in my hand. And I couldn't. And I was doing that a little bit, and she said, clear the hip and go straight for me. The timing wasn't. I didn't really practice it. I was out there.
Yeah, your hands are coming down this way. Your hips weren't clear yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I mean, all it is getting this going, which I mean just brings everything down.
Yeah.
It's like one motion, but people think they got to start with you.
Keep them together, huh?
Yeah. It's I mean this.
Are we disturbing you?
No, not at all.
Okay.
No, I'm like,
No, this just starts everything. You know,
there.
Yeah. So you just kind of plant your left heel. That's what.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm having a problem hitting it one way or the other, I just slow it down and make sure I get this planted, which,
Okay.
my hips out and
Okay.
it's going straight.
Good. Well, I had pretty good shots. I tried something great. Whatever.
Let's see if I can do it again. That's not going to hurt you, though.
No.
I mean, that's right your target. Yeah, that's not in the left rough.
That's for sure.
Oh, man. You want to keep it in play out here.
Yeah,
It's just the opposite of the one before. Just overcompensate a little.
Yeah.
The first one you hit a little thin, so the next one you concentrate hitting a little more down on it, you get too much. But that's the right move.
Is it? So I just need to practice. Just practice, Ken.
Yeah, just.
I'm not going to wear myself out either.
No. I mean, I'll come down here. I hit like 500 balls in a day, but I won't do it in one.
Yeah, all at once. That was off the pole. I was going to feel that.
Yeah, nothing looks really out of sync. It's tough timing. Just being relaxed over the ball and getting that good timing. There it is. That's smoke.
Yeah, relaxed over the ball. That's a nice thought.
That's what I have to work on.
Yeah.
Because when I'm in tournaments, my shoulders and my arms
Everything
get
greasy.
tight. And you just want to, but the ball doesn't go as far as when you're loose and just whip it through. And, you can't believe it's true.
I know.
You got this death grip on you. I hit this thing a million yards. It doesn't go as far as when you, swinging like noodles. Just wiping it through. Man, it's a fickle game.
How many balls will you hit with a club and then move on?
if I'm hitting it pretty decent, you know, I hit a lot more wedges and stuff than anything.
Yeah, that's what counts anyway.
Yeah. So I'll hit, you know, like 100 wedge shots, these two greens, and then, I mean, half that if at all. If at all, to the rest of it.
Half that with all the rest of your clubs? Okay.
I mean, 100 yards a man.
I think I tend to come out here and wear myself out, and nothing gets better. I think half those more shots or those more shots. So at least go to the club last week. Or go to a different club.
Yeah, right.
The rest of the clubs are working pretty well.
Yeah. I mean, when I'm working on really big swing changes, I won't hit anything more than a wedge.
Is that right?
Yep. Because with the wedge, I didn't know your swings. It's still the full swing.
Yeah.
You're not gonna get real discouraged hitting wedges rather than hitting drivers.
Exactly.
Not just one place. Nothing wrong with that.
I can do it. It's in play.
You got it. I mean, it's there.
For me, that's fine. 220 max,
there.
you know, something like that.
That was longer than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this golf course, you do that every time. You're gonna, you know, you'll be able to score.
You're gonna score. Yeah.
Not gonna have any real long irons.
Now that was too much shoulder turn. I got back here and I got lost. I need to think about that too.
Just slow coming down. Hips right here. And this is out.
Relax. Relax over the ball. Got all of it.
Yeah. It looks like it took a bigger cut at that wall than the ones before. You hit real nice.
That'll play.
Oh yeah. Just looks like you swung a little harder.
Yeah. Oh, I tend to. I have a prayer. It's the Lord give me the strength to hit it easy.
Yeah. That's it.
Relax again. Let that swing.
That's it right there.
That'll work.
Still not gonna hurt you.
Oh. It's going in the right direction.
Yeah.
Alright, now I would put that away for a while.
Yeah. You hit quite a few good ones.
Yeah, I think I know what to do. I'll just hit a few chips. Yeah, get something else. So what are you working on now? I need to turn off that camera.
I'm working on being relaxed over the ball, and then when I'm, like, especially my Leonard clubs, I'm tending to roll on this a little bit. Things like this. It's a little,
Keep it flat.
keeping it flat. And so I'm losing some to the right because I'm
I see.
this way instead of over the ball.
I see.
So that's what, yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm working on.
Dana spotted this on me. I tend to dance this foot a little
Yep, that's what I do. And after I hit a whole bunch of drivers, I've got a little
bit. Yeah.
line. Yep.
Yeah.
That's
You've
exactly.
worn a little.
Yep. That's what I'm doing. and it's, you know, it's real tough to do, but all I've been doing is, you know, you swing little
brought his twins with us a year old. Back in fifth. Don Munoz is still up there amongst his betters, or some people might think him so, but he doesn't know that. Well, Munoz is out in the shakedown, very fast car. He qualified for sixth. Absolutely. Got the fifth car off the
I got it, but I'm only 51 from the drop. Around the World tour. That's the hotel. We're in Las Vegas. There's our plane. And there's Rachel, of course. Kind of in the dark because I'm shooting into the sun. Wonderful plane. Just a huge camper. And we're just here for kind of a reception and pick up the rest of our...
And go gamble.
Yeah, to go gamble. Rachel wants to pull some slot machines. There they are. There's Rachel in the interior. We're just getting ready to take off in Las Vegas. Look at the size of these seats. They're huge. It looks like a dwarf. And this is kind of the passenger section. Behind that partition is the lounge with a bar. I'm going to go back and take a picture. Here's the lounge. Preparing the orders, of course. These are the lounge chairs. These are not assigned seating. You can sit back here next to the bar if you want to. Very nice, to say the least. Here we are in Hawaii. It's already a sink in the ocean. Won't be long. Beautiful weather. Yeah. So nice. There's our hostess, Linda. Of course, our buses will take us to the hotel. We'll bring them down. Welcome to Betty. That's all set. Yeah, you'll probably need automatic now. It automatically goes automatic. Look at that sun drop now. It's disappearing. Sun gone. Watching the sun. Stay where you're at. Just about all gone. Hold on. Here we are in our hotel room at Mauna Kea. We just woke up to this scene. It is just really something. Balcony that's just huge, looking south along the west coastline of the Big Island. Yeah. There's the beach. Look at the surf. Birdies. Sun's not over the mountains yet. It's called the Kona Coast. Part of the hotel property. People down on the point. We were down there last night. There's a big light there, that black thing. And they got it on and the big manta rays come in because of the light. And they swim around there. It's really something to see. Those huge. There goes Rachel down the steps from our hotel. Head for the beach. Beautiful flowers. I would say lush. Oh yeah.
It's the same as our lake in area.
There's the hotel to our room's right up there. Now let's go to the beach. Little birdie. Sun's starting to come out. There's our room up there. Rachel's heading for the birdies.
Oh, it seems awfully dark.
Yeah, it's shutting down because of the sun. See, there's a bright sun behind.
But when I was shooting up towards you, though.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
And then also, is it black and white?
No, it's color.
How come it doesn't look like it's in color?
Because the camera doesn't have a color monitor.
Oh. Oh, look at the size of that bumblebee right there.
Big job. Big fish. A lot of barge around. Alright. This is the lower lobby. This is our table. So we got breakfast, lunch, helicopter, cocktails, and dinner. Aloha. Here's our court below, our inner court sort of thing. Going in the room. There we go.
Maybe we should go out and see if she was at our door. She missed us.
I don't think so.
Well, she's going that way. I'll go ask her.
Making her toast. She's going over to
Oh man, look at this.
too shabby.
Oh. Man, we're just gonna stay here.
Well, the sun's starting to come up too. It's starting to already look pretty. Going to be a nice day for golf. I have my eggs Benedict. Rachel has a omelet. She has her lay on. Walked out the front door of the hotel. Heading for the golf course. Yeah. All right. Here we are in the number 11 hole. There's the hotel. There's Rachel going down to the little par 3, 208 yards, little tiny green. Looking out on the ocean, not too shabby.
Oh, nice drive.
Pretty hole.
Fell back a little. It is a pretty hole.
Number 9 at Mauna Kea. Hit that well, hon. vaccine from Palm Desert. We're at number 3 at Mauna Kea. There's the black tea. And there's the green across the bay. And we're standing on the tee. And Rachel's going for the across the water. In the trash. There we are back on the deck after golf. Sun's out now. We're going for a helicopter ride.
Carol, you're right here for me. Okay? Now we're going to walk out between the yellow and then I'll call you by number. Okay? Here we go, folks.
back on our plane. All these people. They brought us right out to the plane on the buses. Don't even have to go through the terminal. Something else. Notice they even got the name of the crab on the plane. This is the Kona Airport. Yeah, what a good distance. There's our airplane. Easy. Airplane again. Yeah, that's the inside of our Regent Four Seasons Hotel. We had a snack there last night. Very nice. Here we are getting on our Sydney tour bus. Clipper Gray Line. Neat town. Beautiful day. This is the back of the hotel.
The business area of Broad City behind it.
There's a park across there.
And of course, as we swing around under the bridge, we also have a view looking across to the Opera House. It's in an area known as Bennelong Point. It's an old transport depot here in Sydney when we used to have trams and trolley cars running through the streets. The Opera House, of course, now stands in its place, and it was opened, I think, in 1973. Think about that now, it's getting on in years. And this is like many of the warehouses in the rocks nowadays, it's been converted into...
It's a tour bus, long bus.
Been tastefully restored, and I believe it's going to be opening up and used as some form of art museum. 1923.
It's Botanic Gardens.
And it's right alongside another delightful spot if you do have time. South Botanical Gardens here in Sydney. You have the main entrance of the gardens just here on our left. And it's a wonderful time just to stroll through the garden, especially this time of the year when everything's starting to flower and come out in bloom. You can follow the foreshores of the harbour down. It's now the headquarters for the New South Wales government, headed by Bob Carr.
Parliament building.
There's old gas lanterns out the front, which also a feature of Sydney. And the roof itself, unfortunately, has been replaced and now has a galvanised iron or tin roof, but originally it would have had wooden shingles. On the left of us now is another good example. This is the old Sydney Hospital. And another very impressive building, the old mint building where they used to mint the first coins here in Australia. Done a marvellous job just on the restoration of this building here. On the right, one of the more modern buildings, this is our Supreme Court building in the city. It was taken over by the church. And on the left-hand side, the square building you'll see there is the Hyde Park Barracks. Again, it was a building that was constructed during the years of Rockland Macquarie out of the city. Hyde Park. And it's sort of getting close right to the retail area of the city that we passed through yesterday coming in. On the right of us here now is our Catholic Cathedral, St Mary's. Again, now this is another very pretty part of Sydney. You'll notice Sydney has lots of parks and gardens. All these are public areas. This is known as the Domain, and it was set up as a domain even during the early 1800s. On the weekend you'll get a lot of public speakers here, and in the month of January they set up a big stage in the main area to our left. And these are concerts that may be had in the park or in the park. People will come out from all the different suburbs. They'll get a good location here early afternoon and just wait for the evening. This is all to do with the celebration of Sydney to celebrate Australia Day, the 26th of January.
Building for the 2000 Olympics.
Now this is the eastern side of the Botanical Garden, opposite to what they were used to. That was another problem. And having very poor soils and lack of water also created lots of problems for the early colonies. The little bay that's coming up on the left gets the name Farm Cove because those farms were located here. And this is where we start to look back.
There's the Opera House. And the bridge. Yeah. There's the bridge, the Opera House. And there is the hotel. Right there, our rooms are right there. Yes.
Come and stand in
Okay. And we pan to the left.
Soft landing? Black. This one. I pushed it. I don't think I did anything.
There's the...
Do it again.
Tower. Go across the bridge and then it's the other side of Sydney over there.
Around the harbour in those earlier years. They also have an audio-visual designed by the same fellow who designed our Sydney Opera House. This northern side of the harbour is not under construction like the rest of Sydney, or the western area where the other big villages located.
It's just
harbour here. Right, Johnny, it's just coming up now. Yeah, we were lucky to get a shot of this one. They open that quite frequently, generally every hour. That allows the pleasure craft to enter and leave the harbour. Great having traffic with
Doesn't seem to be, does it? I'll tell you, I think it's back.
It's a lovely city.
Isn't that something?
Yeah, it's just gorgeous.
There's houses up
Yeah.
Yeah, just gorgeous.
This is
A beach they can use.
You just move down a little bit.
I saw those Canary Island day palms, those pineapples.
Hey.
well, the summer they're trying to, you just said to me something to do with
Well, what happens in the wintertime? How
in
cold does it get?
February. I think it goes 50, 60. It's very terrible. It's the same latitude as LA.
Just opposite.
Yeah. So okay, but yeah. So yeah, it's around 50.
Where are you anyway? Yeah, pretty neat.